Hello everyone, welcome to the Nilesh Technology YouTube channel. So this is the ReactJS interesting playlist is going on, and this is the video number 13. So in this video we are going to see that how to handle the multiple input field or the multiple text field in React. So in the last video we already see that how to get the value from a single text field and how to display it. Okay, so this is the playlist is going on. I hope you guys go to this video one by one if you are a beginner, or if you want to refresh all concepts step by step. Please share this playlist, okay, and you will get the more update on each and every video. So before that, let me go to the VS Code and let me create a new project for the input field. So I already create a first tab project, okay, so I reuse each and every time, or you can create a new one, no issue. So 13 dot multiple input. So I copy public src all these files and paste it into this folder. Go to the 13 folder, first hit the npmi. Okay, so till that period I think I asked one interview question on last video. So in last video my question is that can we handle the multiple input field using a one state? So answer is yes. So we will see that kind of example in this video, so you will get the idea how to do that. Okay, so first we will see the separate state, then we will combine step by step into a single state. But you need to know the some more concept related to the JavaScript, like objects, arrays, spread operator, 3 dot 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 dot, okay, then arrow function, like that. So that program is that libraries is installed in here. Okay, so in that 13 I just open to the app.js. so till that period we just do the some modification of this the React statement, return statement. So inside this we just pass the hello. Okay, after that I just add a one input type equal to text, like a input field, and one more button, input type equal to button, or you can simply use the button, and my button name is that click me. Let me save it. Okay, so yeah, that is ready. npm start. Yeah, let me inspect, refresh. Okay, so that is ready. You will get the all kinds of a source code from the Git. I already provided the Git repository link in the each and every video description, so go to it and refer my code. Okay, fine. Now this hello is there, text field is there, and the button is there, click me button is there. First we will try to get the value from that the single input field. So when we do the any change, then on time we use the onChange event. So I just use the input event function. Okay, and in here my function is that the input event, and inside that the parameter is the event object, and I just print whatever I type it. Okay, so event object dot target dot value. So I already explained those things in the last video, how to get the single value from that the input field. So I am not again spend my time to explaining this thing again. Okay, so this console.log is ready. When we do the any change, then on that time the input event is called. Let me save it and test it. Nilesh. Okay, it's working. Now the next thing is that when I click on this button, then I want to get this value and display it on here. So for that button, click me on click event is occurred. So for that I just call the function button event const button event, and okay. So now I want to store this value, input value, and I want to display on here. So for that input field, I just use the one state const. I just say the name is that this is, for example, my first name. After that I use the PR to line break, and here is the f name comma set f name. Use state, by default value is blank. So import React use state from React. Okay, and after doing the any change to that the text field, I just set the f name e dot target dot value, and for the testing purpose I just print here the f name. Okay, f name. So let's test it. So button event is blank, so first we test it. Whatever I type it, is it able to display? Yeah, it's displayed. Technology, it's displayed. Okay, let me go to here, comment the console.log. So save these changes. Hello Nilesh. Okay, fine, it's working. Now when I click on that button, then I want to display that value. So for that I use one more state const. I just use the fval comma set fval. So use a single quote or double quote, no issue. Okay, and for this button I use the set fval and store the value of first name, and we display the fval in here. So see, when we do the any changes, then that function is called, that function input event is called, and that updated value is stored to this state. Okay, and with the help of set name, the f name is updated. But when I click on that click me, then get the value of f name and update the value of fval, and that fval is displayed on here. Okay, so see, click me, value is displayed. Now let me test it the one more input field. So for example, here I just copy one more time, last name. There are two fields on here, first name and last name. Okay, now initially as per this process, okay, we use the two functions, input event 1, input event 2. This is the input event 1, copy input event 2. We use the two different functions for two different field. Now we use one more state to store the last name, right? And for the second field we use the set L name, whatever is typing on that the second field, and here we use the first name and L name. So we concatenate two string, or you can use the one more state for the f value for the first name, L value for the last name. okay, and set both on here. Okay, so for this I just change only val, set val, okay, and we print the val on here. So let's test it. Nilesh technology, click me, displayed. Okay, so this is a to input field, right? So when I use the one more text field like to third, fourth, fifth, sixth, so is it required to use the every time a separate function and a separate state, right? So assume that in your form have a 20 text field, so that program is goes to the very complex level. So is there any alternate solution to use the only one state or to use the only one function? Yes, there is a option, but before that we just do it some simple level. Okay, so how to do it the simple level? First let me add only one state. Let me add the one more text field. For example, I just copy paste one more time. Where is my address? For example, this is the input text 3. So see, for that address I need to use one more state, and the set address, right? Use one more function, copy paste. This is the input event 3, and this is set to the address, and we concatenate to the address. Now let's see. First name ABC, PQR in here, and address is India. Yeah, displayed in all. Now let me remove this complexity, this repeating thing. So instead of defining a 3 different state, let me define only one state. Comment. So that name is that const data, comma set data, and inside that youth state I just need to define one object, default initial object. Okay, so inside this object my f name value is blank, l name value is blank, and address value is blank. So we define 3 properties inside this object. Okay, let's me use the 3 different objects. Now I need to remove these 3 functions and use only one, input event. So here remove input event. Okay, and here we print data dot fname, data dot lname, data dot address. Okay, so we keep this one state as it is for the button, but we combine all the input field into the one state. This is the object. So whenever we do any changes, then we call the same function, right? So for that same function we need to define one name. So we define a name to this text field, the same as this fname. Here name is lname, and here name is address. So this name is defined. Now see, let me save it. So inside this input event, we get the value from the name as well as type value. So const name equal to e dot target dot text field name, and const value equal to e dot target dot value. Okay, let me print the both field console dot log name comma value. So let's test it. So whenever we type in any text field, so which name and the value is printed on this, the input field. So for example, when I start to print in here NIL, so see F name for that last name, for example BO, for that address, for example PUNE, like that. So we get the text field name as well as text field value. So that's why we keep the name same as the object name. Why? Because we need to use the name and override that value to this respective object key name. So when the object name is same, then that value is overwritten. So that's why we keep the object name, object property name, and this name is same. When you use the different, then that different name is added inside this object. Okay, now I think you cleared this thing in here. Let me use the conditions in here. Okay, for example, if your name is equal to F name, your name is the F name, then on that time we return, then on that time I think we just need to define a set data. Inside that set data, see when the any value parameter is always the previous value or the older value. So I use a one more anonymous function inside that set data. So every time get the old value, whatever we type, get the old value. Okay, and we return in here like first we compare if the name is equal to F name, means that you are doing the changes on that the first text field, then on that time you return this field, 3 fields, right? Just that the value is your type value. So the F name is updated, but L name and address is not blank, it's a older value, whatever is type on that before. So old dot L name, old is the here, this one is the parameter object. So this dot your previous L value and previous address keep as it is. So every time it's not the cleared. So same thing we use two more time, copy paste for the L name. So for that L name we use the updated value in here, value, but old dot F name is here. Same, paste it when you do the changes on the third field, then your value is here, and this one is the old dot F name. So you use the here 3 equal operators to avoid this warning. Okay, let me do the save, or let me save these changes. I think we set the value and print in here. Let's test it. Let me remove these 3 state. Okay, this one. So refresh. So my first name is Nilesh last name is technology, address is India. Click me, Nilesh Technology India. Okay, but I think when it goes to the 20 input field, that if condition is again got repeated and it's again goes to some complex level. So is there any alternate solution to reduce these things? Yeah, we have a solution using a spread operator. Spread operator means that the previous value. Okay, so what we can do, just do the concentration. I just remove all the if conditions. Let me remove this. I just keep the return, remove these two if. Okay, so set data, it's a old object and we return here. So inside this return, first we use all old data as it is, all old values. So with the help of spread operator, get the key value combination, old combination as it is. Okay, and whatever you want to do the changes, that name is updated with value. So why I am using the square bracket? Because this is a dynamic value and it's changeable, so that's why I use the square bracket. So name with value is updated and the older value is keep on here. So we use the same return statement for all three input field. So see, when we do the changes on this first text field, the name is fname. So that fname new value is updated and old value is get as it is. Next time when you do the changes on that, the address, old value as it is and updated the address field. So like that we do the changes in here. Let me save it. Now test it on here, refresh. Now see, first name ABC, PQR and Pune. Click me. Yeah, it's working. Now see, when the 20 text field is comes in a picture, then it's not get impacted to this function. The function is same. Just added the multiple properties into this the same state, right? So can we do the can we remove the this line? So I just use this in here and I use this in here. Just remove these two line. Okay, that function is goes to again a smaller button event is okay, no issue. Okay, and yeah, I think it's working now. Save it, refresh. Now see, AA, BB, CC, click me, it's working. So if you want to print the old value, let me try to console it. Let me try to console it. I don't know it's working or not, but let's try it. So see, AA, so see, old value. So I think it's repeated, na? So let me go to in here, index.js. I just remove this the strict mode. Yeah, now refresh. Yeah, so see, A, yeah, it's old. So old, all are the blank, right? So it's old object. So see again A. So it's old object means that I just type the second A. So before typing the second A, there is first A. So first A is the old object. Now let's see when I type the address IN. Okay, so see IN. So it's updated, but older fname AA we keep as it is. So that's why the set data. So set data, when you use the anonymous function inside this, so parameter is always the previous value. Okay, so whatever value is defined on time of initialization. So on time of initialization, my previous value is this object. Okay, if there is null string, if there is 0 single quote, that value is getting here. Then you do the changes inside this block. I hope you understand how to get the how to handle the multiple input field in a React. So with the help of this spread operator, if you are not aware of this spread operator, please refresh it, go to the Google and just see the more examples related to the spread operator, because this is a React series. So when I go to the explain the each and every concept related to JavaScript, this series goes to the very longer. So my suggestion is that if you are forget about that the use of the spread operator, please revise it. Okay, so I think we cover the multiple input field in this the video. On next video we will see that how to hide and show, or what we say that the toggle example. Okay, so I hope you like this the video. Please like and subscribe this channel, and see you on next video. Bye bye.